With Sheffield Wednesday getting a new manager in, it's been a week of up, downs, ifs, maybes. Is he coming, is he not? We'll talk about this and more in the roundup of the week. Hello people, how are we all doing? I hope everyone's well. Hello Derwenther, you were here early at bloody 10:59, Jesus. Hello darling, hey up Mike, how you doing mate? Hey Steve. Did a slight thing of that, but if someone like Bayern Munich comes knocking, I think you just take the opportunity and you run with it, don't you? I think you just go with that mindset of going, you'll go and take the job at a very big club, no disrespect to Southampton. But he went and did it very, very well there, didn't he? So you got that thing where you have to see what happens next. So yeah, it is a risk. It is a bit of a risk, but it's a gamble I think we can take. Be honest with you. 25 people watching, 10 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I hope everyone can hear me and the levels are fine. I wonder if he could, Jurgen Klopp. Maybe, you never know. On the evening, Alan, as well. Alan, on the say chat well, and there's always a but, Jake. I get that. I understand that there's a but at the same time, at the same time, there is that kind of thing of going, when is the first job going to be the right job? You got to think, you got to give him some credit for coming into a job like this. He could have gone for something else. He could have applied for something else higher up when teams were struggling. But he'd gone, you know what, I want a challenge, I'm going to go for it. And he'd done that. He'd basically done that. Evening, John, how are you? Are you ready for the Wayne Rooney Birmingham City run? As it's going to be known on Sky now. Evening, Jez, how are we doing, my friend? Rull is a breath of fresh air, new manager, but that can mean eager hunger and more optimistic now, so will be players. Hopefully you're right there, Mr. J. I hope you are right. Ian and DJ, how you doing, mate? We got, I think, the new guess we just got to roll with it. Oh, God, the puns. Ian and Glenn, I hope you're well, mate. Ian and Robert, how you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Just remember, because you've never heard of him, because he's never been a manager role, that doesn't mean he won't be any good. Look at McKenna. It's at Ipswich only under 21 manager, and now if you look at it, 4 million. Yeah, very true. Ian and Stephen, how you doing, mate? Manager a month of well. How do you feel about Rooney? Yeah, how do you feel about Rooney, John? I'm intrigued. Hey up, Ian, how you doing? Fresh start. I think that whole thing, the season starts now to try and fix everything. Our season starts from now. We get going and we sort things out. Glenn just wondered why the press... I have a funny feeling the press conference wasn't streamed on Sky Sports because of the last car crash it was, Glenn. I actually think they actually made the smart decision by not streaming it, and I think they might have also turned around and said... I think they may have also turned around and said it's going to be very short. We're going to say his bit, he did his bit, and then he's going to speak to local journalists, and that was going to be it. 13 people... try again. 37 people watching, 13 likes. Get the likes up, people. I much appreciate it on this fine but slightly cold Friday night. I need to make sure my heating's on or not. You've got to roll with it. Oh, we're going to have all the things. Ian, big man, I hope you're well. I got a good feeling about this one. And it's all other ones I did start talking about him early doors, because I just had a funny feeling Chansiri was going to go back to his original list. And like it said, the Athletic did an article about this, saying he just beat him out to the job, Sicko. And I think there was a case of, I think it was a case of that when he beat him out, he was still in the Germany job. So he's like, I've still got the German job. Interestingly as well, he was still, even though he was sacked by Germany, he still had a contract with Germany. So we would have had to get him out of that contract at some point. Open-minded, mate. Yusuf was always a dead man walking, and we're too negative times this season. One thing for sure, the fans will back him. True. What do you think formation be? I think you could probably go with 4-2-2-2 formation, mate. I think that's what you might go, but until he starts, no one really knows. Best time, Carlberg. But yep, hey, there's an Eagle. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Let me have a look here. Why that's shut down? I do have the under 21 game on as well. Just keeping an eye on it to see what happens. Let's have a look. Yeah, but you say, why is it true? We want to give Leicester a 27-point head start. Yeah. If we catch Leicester up, then fantastic, but it's not going to happen, is it? Like I said, my thing is just to really just go for it. Also, in the chat now, you'll see a link for after stream at 8 o'clock. The podcast, Talking Wednesday podcast, will be going live. I think he's premiering it, so you can watch it there. We had a good chat about all things Wednesday, as we always do. Hopefully, Chansiri allows him to get players in January. Wouldn't mind Harry Kane online. Yeah, let's get Harry Kane online. Hey, Craig. I think I shouted you out. Can sort of see Birmingham being the new Derby for a little while. I mean, pre yeah, playoff final, and several considered until it's shit or buff for them. Maybe. To be honest, to have more representative experience than Moore and Sicko has observed a beautiful game at the highest level. I think that's the thing. You look at him, his CV very good. I know people go, Sicko's CV, we spoke about that, but we have to look forward now. And you look at what clubs he's been at. You don't get the Bayern Munich assistant job and then go to the national team without being something about you. And I think that's something you got to kind of really think of. he's a tactical magician. He's young, hungry, and for success. One of the best managers in the world never really managed until Porto, and that was Jose Mourinho. And look what he did there. I don't read too much into the 6th thing, mate. We're 3 points away from 15th before the last 2 games. We didn't win in the last 6. Some of the games were terrible. Fair enough. I'm going to say let's rock and roll. Is there any truth in Kostler coming in as his number 2? All I've seen is rumours. Apparently, they've met all the backroom staff, the media. We've just not announced it yet. So, by the sounds, it sounds like there's some more work permit issue kind of visa thing to get going first. So, it'll be interesting. Sheffield Wednesday will be known as chicken noodle soup because you've got to roll with it. Hope you're a good punk. We have to get behind the man. We do. I am not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad at all. Busy. Been a busy week. Everything's starting to come thick and fast at the moment. Sheffield United have just gone 1-0 up in the under-21 game. Sadly, that's annoying. You can't do any worse than Sicko, surely. Awesome. Game over championship for Sheffield. Mr. Barnsley 2023. I'm very, very surprised to see you in here. Of all people, in a Sheffield Wednesday fan thing. There's still 36 games or so to go. We can still pull this off. But yeah, you keep talking, mate. Let's get this Danny sausage roll on the road. That was poor VF into. That was crap, to be honest with you, mate. Now, mate, we're going to be steamrollers. Completely different ownership. These guys are different. Hell-bent on success and are different planet financially compared to everyone in this division. Fair enough. Mr. Barnsley, are you a United fan? It seems a bit obsessed with that currently. Fair enough, 6 look beyond our wildest dreams right now. True. I think that's the thing, though. You look at when, say, Cooper got the Nottingham Forest job. They were all but done and buried. And he managed to get them into a playoff position. You don't know. I don't want to go that early on it. But you never know who comes in and does well. At the end of the day, he got to hit the ground running, and that's the scary bit. He got to hit the ground running, and we got to have a new manager bounce because we rarely have a new manager bounce. It's always been one of those things where it's been something we've never done. So it's worth just having a go. I've read that. Fair enough. I wonder how is background in videography will impact style play. I think the whole background in videography in video analyzing is probably going to be key because if he's done his homework, by the sounds of it, on this interviews he did with the media, he's already done his homework, he's already done a dossier on players, he's looked at the last couple of games, he's looked at the game from the playoffs and the playoff final. He said, I want to talk to you guys about where we start, like what were good and how did it work, how can I improve that. I think he's just going to tweak things. I don't think he's going to completely rip everything up. The 45 people watching, 23 likes, get those likes up please, I will much appreciate it. Roll equals Arteta. Yep. Mr. 23, nice. Don't want the ban handler coming out. Be nice. Yeah, be nice. Let's have a look. Southampton said he would do. Yeah, I've seen a lot of this. I've seen so many people turn around and go, he was the brains behind the operation at Southampton. He was the one who did the tactics. He was the one that got them playing that certain way. And I think the more you see that coming in, the better it's going to be for us as a club. And you always look at that and think, okay, that's really good if he's they saying they were gutted. He went, well, thank you very much for the delay on all that breakfast. Shall say no more. Good, thank you, mate. It's a massive gamble, but in the position we're in, it's like I think you can allow it a little bit. I think you can allow it to be a bit of a gamble because we've just got to go on a winning streak, hopefully. He liked to attack and play 4-3-3. He did well at Southampton and Bayern Munich as assistant coach. He did. I'm looking forward to going back to a back four. I'll be honest with you, I'm looking forward to a back four again because it's been a long time since we played a back four, and I think we suit that a little bit. I think if he can get people going. Tim Cloyce still could get 5 championship goals. He could. These roll funds are punny. They are. Barnsley blower. Looking forward to see Danny Rull has got up his sleeve. Unveiling our new boss on Friday 13. What could possibly go wrong? Well, Friday the 13th at 13:30 at 1 o'clock, which in 24 hours is also 13. So we used all the 13th today. And apparently that's bad luck in Thai culture, but hey, it is what it is. I think Danny will be down 2.0. We'll see. Hey, True Red, how you doing? Friday 13th is usually a good day for me, so fingers crossed. Yeah, a lot of fans will be saying it looks like... sorry. A lot of fans will be saying it looks good, the club he'd been at, i.e. Leipzig, Bayern, Germany. But like you said, he must have something about him to be on their payroll. It does sound like he is a bit of the brain behind it about certain things. Role sounds more like a manager than the past few we've had. Vibes are true. They could be, wow, where the hell did he come from? Because let's be honest, we're not. The thing is, I think if you look at what he's doing, it's a gamble on his part as well. It's a gamble on Chancellor, but it's a gamble on his part. He could have gone and got a decent mid-table, someone who would maybe go in after like playoffs in the championship to build his thing. But he wants to come and do it here. He wants that challenge. The fact that he wants that challenge is huge. The 24, no, there isn't. The 48 people watching, 24 like, get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. And that's the thing that I like a lot about him. I like the situation with him being very, what the word I'm looking for? Very grit. He got that grit. If someone coming into something, seeing that we are bottom of the table, and he thinks he can get something done, then fantastic. But it sounds like he contracted till the 2025, so that's a bit of long-term thinking as well. I think they could really unlock Masaba, get the best out of him. I think he could get the best out of a lot of them, to be fair. I think you could see some stuff happening. What's the role in here then today? Danny Rill is new Sheffield Wednesday manager. I am very happy about it. That's a poor goal to nearly concede. Pitch, oh, Jesus. Younger manager, maybe we finally see some academy product. Maybe he's at the under-21 game tonight. So he did say he would go into that game. And maybe he sees some players he might go, you know what, I want to try you in the under-21. Sorry, AMSR. Maybe he wants to see some of that. Maybe in his head he's going, right, I want to see who I can get out of this under-21 team and get into my first team. Because tonight is just a really bold thing for him to have a look, because the under-21 tonight can be like, right, the gappers up there, 13 gappers up there, let's go have a look. And I wonder if he'd gone and spoken to some of them and gone, hey, I'm Danny Roll, and said all what he needed to say. It's that kind of thing. You don't know what they could do for the under-21s, them knowing that the gapper's watching, that he could get put in their quad, which is good. Before we start, I normally do this before we start, but I've forgotten because I've gone straight into it. Mental health check. How are all your mental health from 1 to 10? Please put in the comment below if it's between that and how you all doing. Please do that. I want to keep doing that. I want to check my audience is okay. Like I did this week, I'd rather have you on the planet and then not. So please do a mental health check-in from 1 to 5, 1 being really bad. 1 to 10, sorry, 1 being really bad and 10 being great. So I'd like to see that, please. What I loved in his interview was saying how he played very aggressive attacking football where he gets into player space if we need that style. But Pato would love this style. I think Pato's going to absolutely love that style of just getting in someone's face. I also think Volks will like it a little bit as well. I think you look at it as well. Every player has now got a clean slate. Doesn't matter what your situation was with after Sicko. Everyone gets a fresh start. That's why Marvin Johnson has been training. That's why Marvin Johnson has been properly at it. Excuse me. Trying to get back fit because you need to. What's the roll call tonight? There isn't a roll call, but you're trying making puns. I get it. Got to give him a full support. Don't expect it's miracle straight away. It could take a few games. Oh, it could take a few games. I think the one thing that Wednesday fans need to be is they need to be patient. They need to be so patient in the next couple of days. They really need to be very, very patient, because if they're not patient, we're going to have issues. And You need to. With someone who's trying something new, first manager job, you have to be very careful. And I think we're just going to be doing. You should play Cab for a few games. Maybe. You never do. Let's hope the fans don't turn on him if they have bad time. I think the thing is, he got that kind of. He got that free pass a little bit because the fans all know that he's trying to build on what Sicko did. And that's always going to be a bad situation for anyone. There we go. It's always going to be a thing because they understand that we're already starting at a negative. So even a couple of draws is going to be good. But we need to back him. As long as he can get on playing the football he wants and play to the way he likes. Gengen pressing if he's going to introduce that. A 4 at the back. Maybe he does the 4-2-2-2 or 4-3-3. We've got the players who can play those positions and do okay and get moving. And the thing is, even if he gets in, like say a Cads or Joey Pufri to come in and play that role, fantastic. It'll be really good to see where we get up to and how he gets on. Let's have a look. He should play Cads. I read that. He looked to get young players in the teams. We could see Cad and Archery. We could indeed. He will never have a bigger challenge than this, Jake. We're all excited again just to see something different. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the thing. We've all got excited again, and we're trying not to get too excited. But I think with the season we've got, you're gonna get a bit excited and try and figure stuff out. After 6 games, we'll better know where we are with him. Defo, I think we need to where we were and where we are dream-wise. Yeah, true. Have a look. Honestly, probably about 3. Mate, I know what you're going for at the minute. I know you're struggling with the stuff at the minute. And you know where I am to talk. We normally talk on a daily basis anyway, mate. You're an 8. Good to hear. Thing. Everyone favourite beer, Yeet Beat. Put your favourite beers in. I don't really drink beer. I'm only just have whiskey. Rum Punch 6. Is a 6. DJ is a 7. Now it's time to back the manager. You need to now quickly after the international break because you're slowly getting cut. We are like we are what 7 points adrift. We go on a bit of a run that can change, especially when you think we've got Watford, Plymouth, and Rotherham, who's one of the teams down there with us. We can really get into it. If you actually look at who's our next team that we play, who's down there, Bristol City. I just made an event on the 11th of November. Don't want that. Millwall. Let's have a look. Oh, God, Birmingham end of the month as well. Stoke. Blackburn. There's some teams that really shouldn't be down there. I didn't think they were going to be, to be fair. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Ladovo, and how are you, mate? I hope you're well. I'm about a 7. We'll push to an 8 or 9 when my Indian arrive with beer and the beer is open. Good for you, John. I like to hear that. Tomorrow's another day, bud. Today almost over. Chin up, dude. Keep plodding away. As what DJ says, that's 100% the challenge. Stephen Glass says a 10 plus here. That's good to hear. I like to hear that. Chanseri Connett, he's here to continue to work sicker to prove me how just up for. Yeah. I enjoy a Desperado, but also a Madri or Morty. Nice beers. For sake, we can't watch it, and we can't watch it, and he uploads almost at the time. Yep, yeah, very much so. It's gonna be such a difficult challenge trying to get the confidence. I don't think it'll be a different challenge on the confidence. I think it's gonna be one of those situations where I think once that first win comes, I think it's gonna hit really quickly. I think it's gonna hit really quickly. I think once that first win comes, I think it'll put a momentum going. And I think the players are going to have that thing where they're going to feel the momentum of a new person, new ideas, and trying to pick things up. I like the idea of him saying that he wants players to experience and do a lot more himself on the pitch. So it's not more about him, it's more about letting them express themselves. So it's that whole thing. You put everything out the window when it comes to what happened before. Because it's a fresh start for everyone. 44 people watching, 27 like. Get those like up, people. I much appreciate it. Just day up, end of rest. Just day up, end of the rest will come. It did once again. Can't again. Maybe first step. Maybe yeah. I think once we get that first win, and again, if we can get some of them away from home beforehand, that will be even better. But if we can get that fair win and just see the confidence in them, it'll be interesting to see who his backroom staff is. I'll be interested to see who this experienced manager is, who he's bringing in. Not manager, coach. The English coach he's bringing. I'm very intrigued about that as well. And I think the thing is, you've got to think about what he's looking to do. He's going to try and build it again. And the thing is, if he came in after Darren Moore, we're probably not in the position we're in now. Because he would have built on the culture that Darren Moore's already made. But because he hadn't done that, it's that whole thing where we need to kind of do that. Just like me, Brandy, just thought that Glenn, stop being doom and gloom. Why try Porty? Not bad. Not seen the press conference, did. Chansiri was actually quite quiet. I think the only thing that Chansiri said that kind of worried me, come to continue the job as Sicko. I was like, God, I hope he hasn't come to continue the job as Sicko. Sicko's job wasn't great. That's why he's gone. So it should be a lot more of a attacking field. It should be a more attacking way of playing as well. Hopefully. You hope it's a more attacking way of playing. But you don't know until we get that first kick of the ball, playing to feet and watching how they get on. He said they'll start Monday as well. He said they'll start on Monday, so I'm guessing the players have got a weekend off kind of thing. I wonder if he's met them and then said stuff. Give me a moment. So it's that whole thing. You don't know at the minute until that first game happens. It will be huge, and so we'll see. Beer wise, Blue Label whiskey is extremely good. Ooh, Glenn, new manager, new mentality, new vision. Let's just judge in the first few games, and I think even after the first few games, it may not click straight away, kind of thing. I think he will want to hit the ground running, but we have to back him because we can't afford to then halfway through do another manager change and get more things in. I think right now you back him till the end of the season now. You back him till the end of the season because I don't think there's anything else we can do. But it's interesting, isn't it? I hope he had a good tour of the training ground. That's all I'm going to say. Let's have a look. Let's kick the ball before we give up again. Maybe the fact he's young manager and he's on the training pitch will help. Sicko was on the training. What? Sicko was on the training pitch. That doesn't make sense, Glenn. Sicko was on the training pitch, mate. He was on the training pitch all the time. So I don't think that will make sense. And I think it was just the wrong person at the wrong time for us. And I'm hoping this is the right person at the... And again, I've said it a couple of times. I think he's the right person, maybe at the wrong time for the club, but there might never be a right time for the right manager to come into this. So we'll see. We all need to play confident together, and we're just in a bad place at the moment. But I'm still confident we are Phoenix. It's over till it's over. Oh God! Oh yeah, Alan. That completely. See. We, as you said, the Metafair Phoenix rising from the ashes. We could do that. We could go up and start working our way up. So we'll see. We just need to see. Let's try and get 1-0 or 2-0 versus Watford. With all the people saying this, it's a risk. Literally what we do. What do we have to lose? True. That is something John very much said on one of my videos. He did say around, I think on the announcement video, he said it's very much a risk. I hope he plays Windass up front. What's that say? I can't see that one. It's not working, but I don't mean he's sent to. Yeah, sounds like Rolf spent more time in the video suite than he's on training pitch. I think he'll do a mixture of two, but I think if he is very analytical, then surely that's a good thing for us. But if he's bringing in, I think he said it was 3 coaches from Germany and 1 from England, or 4 coaches from Germany and 1 from England, he's gonna have enough coaches to be on that pitch. And what he said in the interviews, he said a lot of them, some of them sound like they're from RB Leipzig. And now I don't know how many of them were the rumor going around that Kloss, the German striker, is apparently going to come in and be the assistant manager. We don't know. No, Glenn, I get it. I get it. I understand it. You're not used to having a positive situation with Wednesday. I know that. And I think in the long run, we need to just see what style of football he's going to do. Let's see what players he could bring in from other clubs around Germany. See where he can try and improve. Because, like, improvement, if it, say Watford game, an improvement on Watford will be a win, right? That would be an improvement from what we've not seen, because we haven't seen one of them all season. Like, we've already got the clean sheet improvement thanks to the Huddersfield game. We started that again. It'll be interesting to see who he picks as his number one. Is Vasquez still going to be number one, or is Dawson going to get a chance? These are all the kind of things that you got to think about. Who's he going to see up top? Is there going to be a change of shift with where he plays places? Could this be really good for someone like a Barry Bannon? Again, where he'll be told to, you've got a bit more freedom. A same with Josh Windass, where they get told, you've got a bit more freedom to do things. That's the kind of thing that I'm thinking of. 49 people watching, 28 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. It really does help. Also, in the chat, there is a link to the Dexterity Boxer channel after the game, because the podcast is out. We talk about this more in depth as well, as we both do. So it'll be good to see what you think, what me and Dex have to say on it. It sounds like, let's have a look. Also, people say Bayern are an absolute giant who win everything, etc. 30 years ago, we were basically Sheffield Wednesday, so Rull knows a club on a hard time very well. I'm trying not to be negative for a change, but I'm struggling. Glenn, smile more. It might never happen, mate. Okay, John, have a good one, mate. Hopefully England do okay, but have a good weekend, mate. And enjoy the curry and enjoy the beer. Let's have a look. Who's watching the Wednesday? I got it on in the background and we're currently losing 1-0. It was a good goal, but Bailey looked like he's just going in here. He's just going out wide. He looks really good, actually. Pewfree, go on, get a cross in. You can get a cross in. It'll be good. Nah. Bang it. Oh, good chance. Cracking chance. That nearly got a chance there to make it 1-1. I think that was Bailey. Nice to see. Let's have a look. I wish I went to matches I was going to go, but it's cold. It's bloody freezing. We have no divine right about what we are or the merit, but the big thing we can do on League One. We can't do League One again. No, League One needs thing. Positive exciting point. I'm worried it might not be the right time and situation, but I don't want to hear the word situation again. Sicko killed that word for me. Roll knows if he falls, fails now, it's the end of it, and so he will have to try. I don't think that's about right, Yeet B. I don't think if he falls now, that'll be the end for him. He's only 34. He's only 34 at the end of the day. And he can go on and do a lot of things in the base in Football Manager career. I don't think that's fair. I think it would have to build himself up again. You got to remember, a lot of people said that about Darren Moore when it all didn't go right at West Brom. When he went out of West Brom, it's like, well, he won't have another chance. And then he went to Donny, and like when he didn't get it right at Donny, they were like, well, he's always going to be known as the nearly man. And he finally got it done on there. New setup, who knows? Yep. Will be interesting to see if Longo plays tonight. That will be interesting. Interesting one on Longo. One of the main reasons he didn't sign a contract is his family wanted to go back down south. And they wanted to be down there more. It was anything about not wanting to stay at the club or anything like that. He actually just wanted to go further down for his family. And then, like I said, I went further north with Middlesbrough because that's all there was. Let's have a look. Jay, you really should do a podcast on this channel. I think it would be awesome. I'm already on so many podcasts at the minute. I don't have enough time to do one myself. The The channel itself is like a podcast to me, so that's how I do it. Being older than a manager makes me feel ancient. I have seen so many people turn around and say that today on Twitter, going, the manager is it's like something, the manager younger than me, or I'm older than the manager. What the hell? It's mental. Let's have a look. Take the offer. If a takeover happened, would Roll surely still? He probably would get a opportunity, because I think they would see him as an up and coming German manager. And the thing is, when you have up and coming managers like that, a lot of clubs who get taken over, they like to keep them, or they bring up and coming managers in. Look at Ipswich. Ipswich got taken over. They brought in Paul Cook, who was someone who's seen as being quite a firefighter and get teams out of that division. It didn't work, and then they went and got the up-and-coming manager in McKenna. You could say the same with Plymouth. Ryan Lowe left to go to Preston. Shuey didn't go with him. Shuey was seen as a very good assistant. Again, 2 assistant managers. But he was seen as a very good assistant. Went on to do really well. This is the thing. This is the thing that you got to do. This is what you got to think of. The thing is, if you think about how we set things up as clubs, we are looking at like doing this. I think if a new lot come in, they would have to see that he's very important to how we go forward. I think the nice thing about the press conference, Chansiri kept the gob shut for a lot of it. He kept the gob shut for a lot of it. And you know what? What also got me as well was the fact that he did seem a little defeated with his managers, but I think he was just like, I may have messed up here. But it also shows you that the whole thing of pulling money out of the club, they can't have been cheap, bringing people in. Podcast with just you, and then have a different guest on you. To be fair, Beth went to podcast and you don't have on your channel. I will, if people want that in the new year, if I can do it, I would love to do something like that, but I can't see me having the time to do it. Come December, my life gets very hectic indeed, and everything will be very scheduled and on the fly and stuff like that. Literally, I probably won't have the time to do anything like that. I love the idea of it, but I don't know. Well, you never know. Never say never, put it that way. 34 isn't too late to retain as a bus driver. When do we think about the idea role has taken the job as a free hit? What do we think? That's the thing. Somebody did make, I think it was Alan turned around and saying how Southampton, he went from Southampton to Munich, who wasn't there long before he went. And you can understand Southampton. He's allowed to say firefighter. Let him be. He's not used to being positive. Every manager is a risk. Everyone wanted Warnock. It could have worked. It could have failed miserably. For me, Sicko was a risk with him being promoted already with Watford, but Rilo is here now. People in football who know when they know that anyone managing here is doing under less than ideal circumstances. So rule to fail, they would sure take that into account. Agree. Yeah, function 41. Yeah, Warnock would have. The problem is with the Warnock thing, and bear in mind, I would have probably taken Warnock at some point. But at the same time, I just think we need to start bringing in younger managers into football, because there's going to be a point where all these managers who were in the 60s or 70s, they're not going to be around anymore. Look at what happened at Palace. Palace brought in Patrick Vieira. Up and coming manager, didn't work out. Who they gone back to? Roy Hodgson, who've been there and done it. You need to start looking for the next people. You need to start looking for the next generation. You know, the issue I got with managers now is there's too many that are coming through that I used to watch as a kid. Like, I used to watch them play football. And that's the thing. I used to watch them play. So you've got Lampard, you've got Rooney, you've got Vieira. You've got all these players who are now becoming managers. And it scares you. It does scare you, because it's like, you're getting older. And they say you hit a point where you start seeing that, and it's like, that's a scary moment. So I'm intrigued to see. I'm intrigued to see who he brings in as this experienced British manager to help him. because he said he needs an experienced British manager as well as his stuff. And I think that's where Sisco went wrong. He didn't bring anyone experienced in the Championship or experience who could have helped with it. Look at the Miguel Lira interview with the Star. He turned around and said, I offered my services to come in and help, and he said he turned it down. Now, he would have been perfect to get them all moving and stuff, to get them, like he said, some of the time when they were defending, they were mannequins. I will say this now, please do man marking and don't do zonal from a corner. I really hope he doesn't, because I can't stand zonal marking. I reckon the league game saved a job for a little bit. I think it gave him a bit of a chance, yeah. The thing is about it, Jake, we only need one Barker's Hope and we're all on board again. Exactly, that's the thing. We're all on board again. See, like this time last week, we're all like, we're doomed. I don't know who's going to come in and save this. You get someone in who sounds exciting and it sounds like you can try and change things around a bit. You have a little bit more positivity. You try and see what happens. And that's the beautiful thing is, as DJ said on the pod, if we go on a roll, it will be interesting. I think the games he got coming up are three of the best games to probably play. You've got Watford, who are doing brilliant. You've got Plymouth, who have hit a little bit of stumbling block at home. And then you've got Rotherham at home, which is a must-win game because it's Rotherham and they're in the bottom three like us. It's going to be an interesting way of how we start playing things and how we do things. I think it'll be very difficult to see what happens there. We may have dodged the bullet with Colin, dodged the Colin Butter again. Please, Lord, make this the last time this is ever mentioned. I hope this is the last time I don't have to do another stream or video going sacked or welcome in new managers. I've done that way too many times this year. Like all this week, all my videos have literally been about Danny Rule. They've all been about Danny Rule. That's all they've been. Like, because I had people going, oh, you're talking about him like he's been confirmed and like surely someone else is coming in other than him. And all the media and reports and stuff coming out of Germany, everything was saying it was Danny. Nothing was saying it was someone else. There was a report on the Friday night that it might have been Garcia, but apart from that, it then ramped up to being Danny. You look at all the stuff where he said that when he came to London to do the contract, he sent his family on holiday while he could go and get things sorted. So this is the thing. I'd like to say thank you, Chancey, for not bringing Carlos back. Funnily enough, I had a video made about Carlos and I scrapped it because everything was jumping more on board for it being Danny. And I think Carlos probably would have been the bad one to bring in. Thank you, Siri. He was a boy. Whose role I can't make it anymore. Obvious. Jesus Christ. Oh, you lot are going to have so much fun with the puns. Oh, it's going Pun City. 48 people watching, 29 likes. Get those likes up, people. I'll much appreciate it if you don't mind. Really does help a lot. Have I done this once? I think I have. But we'll still do it again. Oh, fucker. I need to find out how to do the accents over the thing because I don't know how to do it. On Mac, that is. There's a big part of me that's very much like, let's just see how the rest of the season goes and just strap in for the ride and see what happens next, because anything can happen now. Let's face it, Jake Sisco would not got the job again after he did at the Sheffield work wherever would let do your electric. But yeah, to be fair, I think he really struggled. I'm on a Mac. Alt. Wait, that would be Control plus Okay, you can find it me on a Mac. That'd be even better, Jack. Oh, plus 148 on the numpad. How about, I think he's probably not good channel for fundamentals. Girl order takeaway, and they sent me the wrong order. Oh Jesus, that's not good.
That's disgusting. How dare they send you the wrong order? Shout at them.
Don't know why I used the voice changer then. I'm tired. I think hey, something made a shock. Hey, Shinobi Ninja Monk, how you doing? In fact, no more leaks. That's the. I think I will be interested next week, because surely by the weekend, press the option key and press the letter U. Okay, let me try. That's what it did. Is this on the right one? It is. Press down the option key and press U. Okay. That's all it does. England game starting in a few. I know it is. I won't be on for long. I'll be probably stopping when the England game starts, because it's England game, and I know a lot of you will be wanting to watch it. I don't think. Hold down the option, then hold down option, and then hit O. That's what I get. I get that. Oh, you didn't say O, did you? Oh! That's it! Thank you! Cheers, Jack! That's it! It's option and the number O. The number... Oh, the number O. Jesus Christ. The number 0! I made a Pepsi and I it bloated at me twice. Uh-oh. You put too much gas in it then. Go on, have a chance. Oh, that's naff. But that's the thing. I'm excited now. I'm excited for the rest of the season. I'm really excited to see. Good, thanks. I'm quietly... What happened there? I'm quietly confident that... Is it time for bed? Not yet. Have you blown the referee for that decision? I forgot about that week. I'm good, thanks. I'm quietly confident in the new He's really confident in his interview. I hope he can transfer the player and get them as a family again. Yep, definitely. No idea why Southgate called Henderson and Phillips. God knows. I don't know what Southgate's doing full stop anymore. The 52 people watching, 31 likes. Please get the likes up. I don't know why that's not working. You have to tilt the glass and pour slowly. It's the pot. They taught me it olden days. Into olden days. Hey Daniel, sorry, I missed. Did you say hi earlier and I missed it? I apologise, mate. Sorry, mate. I think I missed that. Oh, you did. I'm sorry, mate. If we train out like my boy has tonight, he just moved from Leeds to... Did that say Birmingham or Burnley? Burnley. Top Academy head training. Nice. As long as the ball keep going in, we're sound. Yep. Long the ball keep going into the opposition's net will be sound. That's more like it for me as well. But I am looking forward to seeing what happens next week, because I think this weekend we might hear some stuff about his coaching staff. If anything does break, it will probably be Saturday during the day or Sunday evening, mainly because I will be hungover as hell, kind of thing. last little bit of being able to go out before we are a family of 4, so we've managed to get some time to ourselves and stuff. Don't worry, I can't believe I could read it. Jake, should we address you? No, Lodo Wednesday, we won't address that because that's years ago. Everyone knows I said that it was years ago. It was an old comment I once said back in Cardiff 2019. I was an idiot. I hold my hand up. I got it wrong. He got more faith than I've got. And everyone knows I messed that up. So, no, we will not address it, Lodo Wednesday.
No.
We could. Or we missed. No, missed. Let's have a look. I hear biggest problem now is I don't think there's going to be a language barrier problem. Nearly everybody in the German setup, by the sounds of it, speak very good English. But this is why he's bringing in the British coach, and you'll have some people who can just speak it. Like Josh is fluent in Spanish. You've got Diaby, who has got most languages. Most of the lads in there speak decent English, so I don't think we'll have a problem on that one. So we'll see. Let's have a look. I usually thought it slowly, but down the sides, my brain went error 404. Is this your second or third? This is our second Arzone Eagle. This is our second. Daniel, you're in good company with Belling. Yeah, I can't spell for shit, mate. I'm really bad at all things like that. So, mate, you're in the perfect company. Neither am I. I'm naff at it. Remember, if you don't remember last dream when I felt sick go wrong when he got sacked, I beat myself up over it. So yeah, he didn't then, he does now. Almost every German born after 1990 practiced fluent English by the time they turned 17, 18 by their education system. Ah, fair enough. Worko with the facts, interesting. If nothing else, Sheffield Wednesday will always be brave. The thing is, he said he wants them to be really brave and go forward, and that's the thing that excites me. He wants them to push on. He wants to play attacking football, so we'll see it. One of the players said that keeping my sources. No, that's fine, mate. I don't mind that. I think the thing is that you'll see. You'll see what happens. They'll find a way of doing it. They can use technology. Technology is a great thing of trying to get it through to them and stuff like that. They'll find a way of getting it to work. I'm not too worried on the language thing. Only take someone to go out with an iPad with cellular data or connected to Wi-Fi, and you just put Google Translate up, and you get it up. So I'm not too bothered about the communication thing. Like, because I heard there were big problems like that when Sicko was there. There was a communication problem. So we will see. One of the players said that, yeah. No, keep it to yourself. It's why we took German in school for this moment. Yeah. Is Muller closer coming in? No one knows. I hope he is. I really do hope it is. Get the feeling Roll had calmer temperament than Sicko, who felt quite hostile at times. That what needed at our club now. Agree. The next Klopp. Russian Dirk Rull. I don't know what that means. Don't be German. Fun fact, apparently most people in the Netherlands speak English better than speaking Dutch in those under 30, quoted by Dutch people under 30. Angry Scottish screams at someone in a match. Yeah. The Scottish... Is he tiny by any chance and wears a captain armband, or is he greying and he's only in his 20s? That's gonna roll. I don't understand. Neither do I. They're just being smart asses now by showing that they can Google German. Right, I'm gonna end it there. If you go to the link in that I just posted, I will pin it right now. The Talking Wednesday will be premiering right now. Take yourself to that episode of Talking Wednesday where we talk about the new manager, and I will see you in the next one where we will have a good old jolly good time where we will be talking about the potential next match, which is Watford. And yeah, Watford away. And I will be a year older. So, because it's my birthday on Monday. So I'm going to go enjoy my birthday weekend and then have some fun on the Monday and just enjoy everything because it's kind of decent. 36, so I'm old. I'm an old git. You speak better English than I do, Jake, and I'm born and bred. Anyone can speak better English than I can. So that'd be all. Resigned, Boner. They taught German at school because there were only 2 teachers who taught it, and one retired and the other one went off on long-term sick. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my weekend. I might be able to get a video out tomorrow, depending on what's going on, but it all depends because I've also got a tiny little one that's poorly. So, not the best situation at the minute. Poorly little one and stuff, but we will see how we get on. But it's done. I can stop the speculation on doing the manager talk. Let's give Sicko, not Sicko, let's give Chansiri credit. It took him a week to get a manager in. A week. That's quite quick for Sicko.
Brain work.
That quite quick for Chansiri. It took him a week. So thank you for watching. Go watch the football. Go watch the Talking Wednesday podcast. It's out now. Have a good one. And I will speak to you all next week. Or tomorrow. Depends if there's any video. Well, there probably will be a video to do. Let's just say there's a video tomorrow. Because there probably will be. Because I do a daily video. Even if it's tough. So have a good one, guys. And I will see you in the next one. And hopefully we can start talking more positive things going forward about going up the table and see if Danny Rill can get on a Rill himself. Thank you. Have a good one, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one.